Don't forget to subscribe for more reviews. Please also like. Thank you.
I don't know what's real anymore. I've opened up the door to nowhere.
Hello there everyone, Tom here again, and today we have the privilege of taking a look at, well, there's three of these things. They came from my local Dollar Tree, and as you could guess, they were $1 each. So, having said that, why don't I open these bad boys up and we can take a look at them. Alright, so here these three guys are out of their packaging. You can see the really detailed directions I get with these things. Really detailed. Yeah. A lot of this is just kind of figuring out what might work and what might not work. So, tell you what, let's take a look at this guy. Let me get the other two here out of the way. You saw him come straight out of the packaging, so okay. Let's see here. He's got an arm. Yeah, he's got an arm. Okay. There's nowhere for that to go. This is apparently his head of sorts. It's on a clip, you can see right there. So there's no up and down, just left and right, and it's way loose. I mean, way loose. The arms are on this hinge here, so you can get them all the way up if you want. They're on this ball joint. They'll go all the way around or off if that's your if that's your preference. There's no waist joint. The hips are T-jointed ball joints right there, so he can definitely do the splits. He can go backwards, but yeah, he can go frontwards too. So he can do both the Chinese and the American splits. You get, holy crap, he's got thigh rotation. Look at that. I'll be daggone. A little bit of paint right there, gray plastic, a little bit more paint right there. And the feet, he's got foot articulation. Look at this, folks. Up and down. Well, that was down, that was up. Okay. Now, one thing I have noticed is these joints here are way weak. Way loose right there. To the point where, yeah. That's not supposed to do that. That's not supposed to do that. Now, let's see if we can figure out the transformation here. Let's see, it goes from that to that. I bet these two peg in. I bet that's a safe bet to make. It does appear that way. I bet those come down to do that, maybe. Okay. I bet you that comes down because it's just dying to do it anyway. This will come up and over, up and over, and I bet they clamp together because there are little pins and such here. Of course, lining them up is a problem. I think, holy crap, he's got yellow paint right there. I think that might well be it, folks. The turret is not really movable, and he's got a well, the base turret's not movable, but this will go up and down, and I mean, you can break the thing and make it do what you want it to, but yeah, this thing's pretty crappy. Even for $1, it's pretty crappy. That's just sad. That's sad. That's just sad. Alright, let's set him off to the side for a minute. Let's see if we can figure out the car. Alright, zooming in on the car bot, we can see he has a white blob for a face. He's got a little bit of paint through here, so actually that doesn't look bad. The head is stationary and cannot move. The joint here moves up and down. It's on a ball joint, so you can get all the way around. Out to there. Out to there, that's as far as it's going to go. No, well, now I take that back. It looks like he might have, I swear that feels like he's got a waist rotation. I'm probably just dreaming something. The legs are T-jointed ball joints. He can't do the full splits, but he can get awful close, either forwards or back. So, blue paint right here, and his feet are basically non-existent. That is his feet. So, yeah. Zooming out here. Why don't we see if we can transform this guy? If we're going to be fortunate enough to be able to figure this out. Pretty sure this comes up and over so that it looks like that. Okay, betting this comes forward, betting this comes forward. I'm doing pretty well so far, considering. See, folks, you can learn skills being a transformer collector. there's a little pin that'll go in right here, kind of. Alright, I'm telling you, I think we've got a rope. Well, no. We're just gonna, this thing has got to rotate. These things have got to. I'm telling you, it feels like there's a waist rotation here. That's because there is one. Boy, that does not feel good at all. Okay, pins and ports and ports and pins. The plastic quality on this is way cheap. I mean, we're talking bendable plastic. Bendable plastic. This is going to come in, and that will set underneath like that. And that will come in, and that will set in right there. And there's a clip there that'll keep that together on that side, and that clip will come in on this side and set in right there. And here we have the car. Something I didn't do with the tank, and I'm about to right now. This thing is measuring in at, to the base, 4 1/4. The tank measured, let's call it 3 3/4. Width-wise, we're looking at 1 3/4. Width-wise here, what's the widest part? Probably back here. Let's just call it at 2 inches, or awful close to 2 inches. Height-wise, yeah, about an inch. Height-wise here, all the way up, we're looking at about 1.5 inches. Okay, this thing does not roll. Just be mindful. It doesn't roll. It just kind of slides. In this mode, the windows, the gray. Yeah. Okay. So here we got this guy, and he is just the Recolor remold of this one. So what they do with these, in case you don't know, okay, there's never anything wrong with not knowing something. There's just not. If you don't know, what they do is they just inject, they use the same mold, but they put different plastic colors in there, and that's why you get what you get. Look how sloppy the paint is here. Alright, so the same articulation, same everything, same head. Why don't we just go ahead and transform this guy up as best we can here. Fits to where we can. Come on now. There we go. Transform this guy just like this. Bring in the feets, the footsies and the tootsies. It'd be alright. Alright. Put that in there. Put that in there. Put that in there just like this. He says that did not line up right. There we go. Alright. And here we have this guy in blue. And it's not quite the same mold. This is different. If you notice right here, they're both different, but it looks like absolutely everything else is exactly the same. Well, I take that back. I found another difference. This is far deeper than the one on this one. I don't know if that's a significant thing or not, but it is. So, well, I say that, but yeah, it's on both sides. Okay. Alright. So, what would you do with these? Let's see. This one you could probably use with, say, I don't know, Fort Max. Paint it up, make it look all nice and pretty, and there you got a little tank to go with Fort Max. This one, I'd give it to Scorponok, but we don't have Scorponok yet. This one, you know, if you just wanted like a general Viacon, you know, if you were doing a display, I'd get 4 or 5 or 20 of these, paint them purple like a Transformers Prime one, or black with purple windshields, and you could probably get away with that. You probably could. But, well, I don't know how it would work if you, you know, tried to, say, use it as a robot, but in vehicle mode it's not so bad. Man, that is not a good feeling. Turning that around. Soft plastic. Let's see, I'm trying to figure out if you might be able to use it as a cheap version of Knockout from Transformers Prime. I don't know. Maybe? Maybe not. I don't know. It really depends on your sensibilities. I do know this. For $1, if you were looking to troop build, I gotta say, this would work very well if you were looking to troop build as the thunder rolls overhead. This thing, I just don't know what to do with. I don't know where you would put him, especially seeing as how that joint's so weak he won't even stand up. But again, folks, what do you expect for $1? This thing right here does better, but I wouldn't swear it was still good. Let's see, rotate down, rotate around, unhook, hop down, and I mean, do these things have a place? Again, if you're willing to do a little customization on them, make them look pretty, I think these things would be just fine. Obviously the heads are crap, but like I said, if you were willing to do a little customization on them, you could have yourself a little El Cheapo army right here, right? The hell did you do to these guys? These aren't official Transformers. Remember that guy? We did a video on him earlier. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Well, you forget about a lot of things, Nemesis, but that's okay. Aren't you going to use me for scale? My life is now complete. Get off the screen. Robot mode. These things are measuring right about 4.5 to the tip. Shoulder to shoulder, let's call it 3. Depth wise, 1.25 inches maybe. Alright. So aside from that one that won't stand up, these things aren't bad for $1. Depth wise here would be about 1.5 inches. Height wise would be, give or take, about 3.5 inches. So, yeah, these things aren't bad. And $4, and it was a lot of fun. So, yeah, quality, plastic quality is what you would expect for $1. Playability, this is going to break at some point just because of the way it's made, but other than that, I guess it's okay. The cost-wise, they're a frickin' dollar. You know, Nemesis here, he cost a whole lot more and his plastic quality is good. But, yeah, would I give $1 for you? Be honest, you'd give $100 for me. No. Alright, this is Tom, thanks for watching, and I will see you at the next review. I'm gonna call my lawyer.
Thank you for watching my Papa's channel. Please subscribe and like. Thank you.
Are you tired all the time? Do you run out of energon for no apparent reason? Do other robots laugh at you and call you weakling? Do you feel like there should be more to life than what you are experiencing? Then you should try Vitamin John. It is the world famous Energon supplement. No steroids whatsoever. We all use all natural products. Vitamin John can turn losers like this one,
Hey.
poof, into magnificent specimens like these.
Hey there, big boy. You want to come over and see me sometime?
So try Vitamin John today. Operators are standing by.